Hello, this is part 2 of Expressions in English, Idioms. And today we're looking at expressions or idioms which are use part of the body, so body parts, so legs, arms, face, etc. So expressions or idioms in English are words or phrases where the meaning is usually not at all a literal meaning, but it may come from something which started off as a literal meaning. So often they're very old expressions. They may have been used for centuries, for hundreds of years, or they may be newer. But usually expressions or idioms in English are have been used for a long time, and they come from something in history hundreds of years ago, which makes sense in the literal meaning, but in modern English doesn't really make sense and means something completely different. So the first one I'm going to start with today is pulling your leg. Pulling your leg. I'm just pulling your leg. Ti prendono in giro. I'm just pulling your leg. If you say to someone, you're pulling their leg, tirare una gamba, doesn't really make much sense. You're not literally pulling their leg. You're just making them believe something that's not true. You could also be used when you're teasing somebody, you're making fun of them. I'm just pulling your leg. Ti prendo in giro. Ti prendo in giro. I'm just pulling your leg. Maybe you're joking with someone, or you tell someone, or you make them believe something that is not true. When they realize it's not true, you can just say, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm just joking. The origin of pulling your leg apparently comes from 18th or 19th century when people would be robbed by two robbers would work together. Due ladri lavoravano insieme, and one of them would trip the person up. So the person would get tripped up, on their leg, they would fall over, and the other robber would steal from them while they were on the floor. So actual pulling your leg came from that, but has come to mean telling you something untrue or teasing you or joking with you. Another expression is by the skin of your teeth, or the skin of your teeth. So if you just imagine on your teeth, you don't have skin. You have skin on your flesh, you don't have skin on your teeth. So when it's very narrow margin, when it's just, you get away with something by the skin of your teeth, only just, per un filo. So that's how close it is. So you could say, I got away with something by the skin of my teeth. Just got away. It was very close. Another expression is wet behind the ears. So you could say someone's very wet behind the ears. Maybe they start a new job, or they have no experience. They don't know what they're doing. They're a complete beginner, un principiante totale. They don't know how to, they don't know anything about the business, or they have no experience in that. So often used in that sense. Comes from babies being born in the amniotic fluid. So they were literally physically wet behind their ears. And I don't know why behind the ears particularly, but that's all it means from the literal meaning. But it's come to mean someone who's a principiante, a beginner. So if you think about a baby who's born, they have the amniotic fluid on them, so they're wet behind their ears. They're a beginner of life. So the meaning kind of makes sense if you think about the origins of where it comes from. So another one is if something goes belly up or tits up. So belly is your stomach, la pancia, tits are breasts, seno, and literally just means if someone falls over on their back, so their belly is up, their pancia is up, their tits are up, they could be dead. Something could be broken. So you've fallen on your back, you're broken, you're dead, something's gone bad, out of service, something could be out of service. So the meaning comes also lying on your back like a corpse, come morto. And if you imagine a fish floating on a river, or a person, a dead body, with their stomach up, usually that's how they'll be floating. So when something goes tits up or something goes belly up, it goes wrong. Okay, it could mean that it's dead. It could mean that it's a disaster. It's all gone wrong. It's not working. So that's part 2 of idioms, expressions in English, referring to body parts. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. Thank you very much. and see you next time.